everyone, I'm Devin and this is Mitch and we are Roadside Trippers. We live in Orlando, Florida where theme parks are a way of life. But we also like to explore outside of the theme park, so join us as we explore Florida and the world. Hey Trippers, welcome back to our channel. So today we are going to do a tiny camper tour. If you have been following us on Instagram for a while, you probably have seen this, but if you're new here, welcome, and this is our tiny camper. So we are planning on going on a pretty epic adventure, which we will get into after the tour, but let's get into it right now, and then we'll talk about where we're going. So this is our tiny camper. It is 8 foot by 5 foot, correct? It is made by a local company called Tiny Camper Company in Groveland, Florida. And we will go inside. So we were just getting it all set up for our trip, so I wanted to do a quick tour while it was looking pretty, because it won't look like this for long. So just a basic about the camper. So it comes as a shell. So it came with a bed, and that's it. So we've added, Mitch actually built this shelf here, which the more we used it, the more we realized the bed kind of slides as we sleep, and we needed more shelving, like to put stuff on. So he built this shelf here, which, because he's so handy. We have a little basket here for storage here, and same there. We just picked this up at IKEA. It is like a little, I don't know, dress. What do you call this? A mini dresser? I don't know. Do you have any words?
Storage unit. Storage
unit, yeah. And then we have a little heater over there. So this is the only electric outlet we have. So that's why we just bought some of those. And we had Christmas lights strung up around, but the Christmas lights were starting to come down because this material is, I don't know,
it's aluminum, and it's just
like
so
slick, like it won't stick. So all right, so this TV is huge, but
it looks huge. It's not huge.
Here, I will show you when I lay down.
I was going to tell you, but
okay, so here I have it on wide angle so you can kind of get a better visual. So the TV looks large, but it's actually pretty nice when you're laying down watching TV. Mitch built this cute little shelf here where I will be putting maybe a little plant, or I bought this little lantern, like a mini lantern that was used on the tree at the Wilderness Lodge at Walt Disney World. It's adorable. And then we made these curtains. Yeah. So these are cafe curtains. So they're just cut in half this way, and
I think I used this from
just a like metal rod for a sign.
Yeah, for a sign.
Yeah. We put little stickies here and created these little curtains, which works out good. And we have them on the doors as well. Oh, there's my headband. I was wondering where that went. The only downside is this issue here. But usually we'll put like a pillow there when we're sleeping or something. But it's nice because this is a window. So if you get hot, you can open it up, have a nice breeze. We added this little thing for our remotes. Let me show this really quick before I forget. So this is the only storage that the camper came with, and I feel like it's kind of stupid. So this is kind of what we have in our kayaks. So I guess it's good so it doesn't like roll around, but you're kind of limited on what you can put in there. So we have one on each side.
Eventually we're gonna make those bigger.
Yeah, we're thinking about maybe cutting this and making like a shelf of some kind, but we won't get into that because we don't really know what we're gonna do yet. But here is where we can get AC pumped in. So the AC is interesting because it blows right in Mitch's face. This is where he sleeps, and he's not crazy about that. So, but it is nice to have AC in here, I will say. So the airflow sucks in and then blows out. Okay, so we had them, they basically offer to modify like a window unit, like an AC window unit, and it sits right there. and then you take like sewage hoses that you would use like on an RV, but it connects to these. Help me. So the hose goes in, one hose goes in, well, two hoses go in. One is intake, one is outtake, so it just circulates the AC around, although it does just blow straight in Mitch's face.
It doesn't matter which pipe you hook up either.
Yeah. And then we do have these little outdoor lights here. I always want to press the actual light. I know. I think I've like pushed that in there. Let's see here. Here's the other side and the same light. So it's nice that we both have a door. And then we have some racks on top where if we wanted to put our kayaks, we could. And then I have it all tagged up with all of my stickers. I have that. And hoping to get more on our trip. So let's go inside and talk about where we're headed. Okay, so let's talk about where we're going exactly. So to start off our road trip, we are going to be driving from Orlando, where we live, to Chesterton, Indiana. That's where I'm from, and that's where my mom lives, and she's going to be dog sitting for us.
Taking care of this wild one.
She's a beast.
This wildling.
So that's amazing. Thank you, Mom. Love you. We've tried to camp with Lady in the past, and she is a jerk. Aren't you? You suck, but I still love you. And so we're gonna drive up there, spend some time with family, show you around there. There are some really pretty spots in that area, like the Indiana Dunes State Park, for example.
I mean, we're gonna show.
Yeah. Anyway,
we're gonna show y'all the okay stuff in Indiana.
And then we are going to start our real journey from there. So we are going to be driving from Chesterton, Indiana, all the way over to Montana to go visit my cousin and her husband. They built a house about a half hour outside of Glacier National Park in Big Fork, Montana. And she's going to be showing us around that area, and I'm very, very excited for that because I've never been there before. I've never been in that area.
Never been to Montana myself.
And then we're going to be, well, we've been to Yellowstone. I think that's like a weird area. It's like Wyoming.
But we were in Wyoming.
Yeah.
We didn't stay in Montana.
Right. So along the way, we do have some campgrounds reserved to break up the trip. So we'll be staying in Minneapolis for a night.
Oh, Minnesota.
Yes. And then we'll be staying in Bismarck, North Dakota. And I've never been to North Dakota, so I'm very excited to mark that off of my states list. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to be staying 2 nights in Great Falls, Montana. And that's not too far from my cousin's house, but we just really wanted to just take a breather for a couple days and then have a short drive over to her when we're ready.
Yeah, maybe find some cool stuff.
Yeah, so if you know of
Let the driver take a break.
If you know any places that you think we should check out in any of those places I mentioned, I would love for you guys to comment below and let us know of anything you think we should really go check out. So from Big Fork, Montana, where we'll be visiting my cousin, we're going to be driving down to Yellowstone. So we never got a reservation inside of Yellowstone because if you have been trying to camp the past year and some change, you'll know it's like nearly impossible to get a campsite reservation anywhere. It's like fully booked all the time. Making sure I don't have lipstick on my teeth. Do I?
No.
Okay. So we're gonna be staying. We're gonna be staying at a RV campground. Thank you. Outside of the north gate of Yellowstone, and we'll be there for 2 days. And then from there, we're gonna be driving down to Buena Vista, which I know they don't pronounce it that way. They pronounce it some weird way. But if you're from Orlando, you say Buena Vista. It's spelled the same, but they say it weird. I don't know how they say it. Where we're going to be visiting friends. Our friend Brittany lives there, and she is a raft guide in the summer. And so she's going to be taking us whitewater rafting.
Excited. Not so excited.
Which we have done with her before, and she is a very, very skilled and talented raft guide, but I am just scared. I don't know, but we're gonna do it. So he's excited, I'm nervous. And from there we're going to, let me look, because I always pronounce it wrong. Is it Pagosa? It's Pagosa Springs. I always want to say Pasoga. It's Pagosa Springs, and we're going to be going to a hot spring there, and that's where we'll be camping, where it'll be like our first kind of like primitive campsite, which is exciting because RV parks are really convenient, but it just doesn't feel like camping, you know?
Yeah. And from there, we're going to need your help.
Yes, we will.
Your help choosing to go which way to go.
So either we're kind of like in a debate, like for the past month.
This way or this
We
way?
haven't been able to decide which direction we want to go, so we're going to leave it up to you guys, and our Instagram peeps. We are either going to be going to Marceline, Missouri, which is Walt Disney's boyhood home. It's what Main Street is like based off of. And I've always wanted to visit there. But it's just kind of in a place where it's like not easy to get to. Or we're going to be going down to New Mexico and going to Taos, Santa Fe, and what the real gem is Roswell. Another place that we've always wanted to go.
William.
So we
I'm gonna let the dog
will
out.
leave that up to you guys. If you wouldn't mind commenting below and telling us what direction you would like us to take or think we should take, please do so. And I'll also be doing the same over on our Instagram account, where I will be doing a poll on our stories, maybe in a post as well, and we will tally it all up and see which direction you guys think we should go. My goal is to get a video out as frequently as possible, but we all know that that might be difficult given the fact that we're camping and the Wi-Fi is probably not going to be great. But my goal is to get it out, I hope, every 2 days. That might not be realistic, but the point is I want to get them out. So if you guys are interested in following along on our journey, we will be gone for about a month. And so with frequent vlogs coming out, if you want to be alerted for that, please feel free to subscribe to our channel, so then you are able to see them as they come out. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Also, I will be sharing on our Instagram and our TikTok, so if you're interested in those, please feel free to go over there and take a look and like, subscribe, comment, whatever. We appreciate you guys.
Do all the things.
Do all the things, and thank you so much. I thought you were going to make fun of me. Mitch hates that. Oh, thank
cheesy.
you.
Get it out of here.
All right, thank you guys. Later, Gators.